Hey everybody, it's J1 with another On the Clock, and today we're taking a look at what the teams in Public Works and Transportation are doing to keep our streams and ponds flowing and healthy. Here's City Manager Trey Yelverton.
Thanks, Jay. Today it's a beautiful day in Arlington, and we're at Gateway Park in South Arlington. I'm here with Zachary Homer, who's one of our engineers in the Stormwater Group. And here at Gateway Park, we've got some significant work going on at the headwaters to Johnson Creek with this pond. So thanks for hosting us, and tell us a little bit about what's going on here.
So here, this is our dredging operation. They're very important for the health of the streams, because over time what happens is you have sediment flowing through the water, and then when it gets into a pond, it spreads out and slows down, and all that settlement and trash kind of settles down to the bottom. So a dredging operation is really good because it cleans up the ponds and it keeps the water flowing through the creek system very well.
So Zachary, how deep should this pond be in a perfect situation?
Should be about 8 feet deep at the center. Yeah.
Okay. How deep was the water now?
So this section of the pond was actually worse than some of the other sections, but along the edges, the sediment was all the way up to only about a foot below the surface.
So how long will this project take to complete?
It takes about 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah. And it depends on the size of the pond, of course.
Right. Okay, well then why don't we take a look at the equipment and see it in action?
All right.
So now I'm here with Steve LeBlanc, who's the contract manager for Rinda Environmental, and we're going to start the process of doing more dredge work here. So what's our first step?
Well, the first step we have to have is we've got to have our proper PPE on to go out on the dredge, and then go over an overview and point out some of the aspects of how the dredge works and runs.
So Steve, now we're on the dredge, and so talk to me about this machine and kind of how it works.
What you have here is the initial start of pulling the slurry, which is our cutter head, which will rotate at any speed, as I mentioned before, rotating to how aggressive and how thick you want the material.
It's stirring it all up, pulling in here, and then the pump's
comes up through here,
here.
Through this 8-inch hose, which travels underneath the dredge to the back of the discharge. You go ahead and do this. I'll just guide you over your shoulder. That's
okay. All right.
Hey David, Trey's gonna start dredging, run this tank, and top it up, and then we'll head to shore. Okay? Go ahead and engage your cutter head. Let's go ahead and bump your RPM up to around 850, 900 around there. You see it turning black and seeing all the bubbles?
Right.
You're eating sludge right off the bottom, man.
Okay. This is the speed that you're normally doing it about?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pay you after this time. Go ahead and speed up your travel just a little bit. That means you're...
Thank you.
Copy that. So on this one, that button down there, just slam your fist down on it. Cool. When we dredge, this is when our material hits land, this is the first stop. This is where we remove large debris and stuff that we don't want in our final product.
This is the second stop, so what is this?
Well, this is the second stop of the travel of the material, and also the final stop. So this is after we've treated it with polymers to form flocculations to drain the water, squeeze the water out, and return it clean to the pond to continue use. This is our final product. And with this pond and the nature of this material, I have no problems at all touching it with my hands. This is essentially like topsoil. That's your final product.
Zachary, you and Steve, just on behalf of all of our residents at the city, and particularly these folks here in the neighborhood who are getting a fresh pond with less silt in it or no silt in it, we just want to thank you for all your hard work and making this neighborhood a great place to live. So appreciate it.
Great, thank you. Appreciate the opportunity.
Thanks Trey, and thanks to you at home for watching. Tune in next time for another On the Clock.